Hey everyone, I have a current reads for you guys this evening. I don't know, I guess I'll just talk about what I'm trying to read over the next few days. Tonight I'm actually trying to read quite a bit, but it's quite a bit of some smaller things. First, I have started rereading Sabine's Notebook, in which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine continues, by Nick Bantock. I'm only a couple pages into this, but these usually only take me like between 20 minutes and half an hour to read, because they're just like this, where they're postcard letters or letters and envelopes, which are slightly longer, but they don't take me very long. And yeah, this one is my favorite of the series, so I'm really enjoying this reread. And then I also want to read the rest of the ones in the series tonight, or at least reread the first 6 and then read the 7th one for the first time. And honestly, I don't remember if I've ever actually read the 6th one in its entirety, so that'll be interesting, because I definitely have reread the second half of the series a lot less, so there aren't many things that I remember about it. But anyway, I'm trying to read all of these tonight because the 7th one is due back to the library tomorrow, I think. It was technically today, but my library is very good at giving grace days, so I'm gonna return it tomorrow because I just didn't have time to get there today. So yes, the rest of the books are The Golden Mean, in which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine concludes, by Nick Bantock. And then, surprise, he wrote 3 more, like 10 or 13 years later, something like that. The 4th one is The Griffin, which I just think this cover is super pretty, and this one's actually much thicker than the first 3. And it says, in which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine is rediscovered. And then I'm not sure between Alexandria or Morningstar. I forget which one is 5 and which one is 6, but Morningstar is in which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine is illuminated, and Alexandria is in which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine unfolds. And then the 7th one, which I was just, when I found out this was being published, or actually technically when I found out it was already out, I just freaked out at the fact that there was a new one. And this is called The Pharaoh's Gate, Griffin and Sabine's Lost Correspondence, by Nick Bantock. And he said he was definitely not planning on writing this. This is actually the first one to be published in, I want to say the last one was published in 2002, maybe, so it's been like 14 years, maybe. I need to double check that, but anyway, yeah, he said that he wasn't planning on writing this, and that it just kind of unfolded and wrote itself, and like painted itself, since he does all of these as well. But I'm hoping maybe this will be kind of the first in another trilogy, since the first 6 were 2 different trilogies. I'm hoping maybe he might do that, but this might be the last one, which would be really sad. But we weren't expecting it, so it was a nice unexpected treat. So yeah, very excited to read this for the first time and get some new material from these characters, or like for these characters, in the first time in a very long time. Yeah, so I'll be reading all of those this evening, and then I'm also going to try to finish Peter and Alice by John Logan, just because I've had this out for quite a while, and I should be able to finish it in about an hour. But where I am right now, it's just gotten a lot darker, and so it's a little more depressing, so I don't really know if I will finish this tonight, because I don't know if I'm in the mood for depressing right now, but it is really good. It's just gotten quite dark, so I feel like I need to be in a certain mood to finish this, but I still want to try to finish this tonight. And then after that, I want to listen to some of Ross Poldark by Winston Graham. I am incredibly behind in starting this. I was supposed to start this on Monday, and it's now Friday. So I may have to just record the first episode of Poldark when it comes out and wait until I finish the 4th book to watch the episode. But I definitely want to finish the first 4 books before I start Series 2, which is set to air in the States a week from Sunday, so that's the 25th. And yeah, I'm really excited about this because I love Series 1, and Series 1 was adapted from this one and Book 2, which is Demelza. So I'm really excited to read these and find out the differences between the books and the show. So yes, very excited for this. I'm hoping to get a third of the way through tonight, but I don't know if that's really possible. But hopefully, since I have the audiobook, I'll be faster at reading this than I otherwise would be. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to read tonight. And then I will obviously continue reading this tomorrow and Sunday. And then I am also reading Reader, I Married Him, edited by Tracy Chevalier. Yes, so I read one story in this last night, Dangerous Dog, and who was that by? That was by hang on just one second, sorry. Kirsty Gunn. And I don't know how I felt about that one. I sort of liked the idea, but maybe not necessarily the execution, if that makes sense. And then I've moved on to Hold by somebody Briscoe. Hang on. Sorry. This one is by Joanna Briscoe, and it seems like it's gonna be okay, but I don't know how much I'll like it. I'm only like 2 pages into it at this point, and it's kind of iffy. I definitely like the stories in here that are much clearer about the connection to Jane Eyre. Technically there was a connection with Dangerous Dog because the main character was reading Jane Eyre in her literature, or like in her writing class, and she compared a dog that she found to Mr. Rochester, but it was not the best story, so I didn't like that one as much. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rest and seeing what I think of them, and hopefully I will like some of the stories that aren't directly connected with Jane Eyre. But so far those have been the best ones to me. So yeah, reading this right now. And then once I finish Poldark, or once I finish the first one, I want to move on to Demelza, which I don't readily see to show y'all. But this one has a picture of Aidan Turner on it, and Demelza has a picture of Eleanor Tomlinson, because she plays Demelza, so yeah, I'll move on to that one. And also, I want to read Goodbye Mr. Chips, which is by James Hilton, and it's the novella that all of the films are based on. There have been at least 3... okay, actually I think I've heard of at least maybe 4 or 5 adaptations of this, and the only one that I've seen so far that I probably won't watch any of the others because I love this one so much is the Robert Donat one that I believe came out in 1939, maybe? I forget. But anyway, I really love it, and so I'm looking forward to reading the source material. And then I want to read Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare as well, because I've had this out for quite a while, and it's about time I return it to the library. So yeah, I need to read this soon. So that's everything that I'm reading right now. Hopefully that'll last at least a week. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these and what you're reading right now. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.